รับตอนเคยไปจูนมา
ตอนตะกี้
เมาโชว์อิสแลนด์จันเมาไฮจูนอันนี้ยังเปิดเลยบานโชว์อิสแลนด์ต่อเรายังจับเดิมบักการประกวดไปจันเมาไฮอันนี้ยังเปิดเลยบานโชว์อิสแลนด์เรายังจับเดิมบักการประกวดไปจันเมาไฮยังได้อาร์เจนตินาเรายังจับเดิมบักการประกวดไปยังได้อาร์เจนตินาเรายังจับเดิมบักการประกวดไปไว้เวลาลองไปอย่างนี้อาร์เจนตินาปาcáiออสเตรียเมื่อยังធ្វើការតេស្តមើលតើណាស៊ីយប់ហ្នឹងអូមានកូស្តារីកាนั่นแหละอาซารีโมร็อกโกเวสิช่วงนี้ไม่ได้เคยออสเตรียเคยออสเตรียเต้วัด យើងចូលទៅក្នុងបន្តទៀតជំរឿដល់មួយអ្នកដំបូងបាទនៅខាងអាសង់ទីនមានអ៊ីមីលីណូម៉ាទីណេសនីកូឡាអូតាំមែនឌីបាទអ្នកបំរុងleader គេកំពុងតែណែនាំក្រុមបាទត្រូវតែប្រឹងប្រែងយកជ័យជំនះឲ្យបាន
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their player.
And Arnautovic! Goal, Austria! And that's got him off to a flyer!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So, a breakthrough already. De Paul. And it's Molina. McAllister. For De Paul. And it's Arnautovic. Now it's Arnautovic. Nicely weighted ball. Big chance! McAllister. Fernandez. Over to the right flank. Sabitzer. And he's forced to go back. Lienhardt. Schlager. Nicely spread. Now it's Baumgartner.
Oh, really well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. Played in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Molina. Great vision. Pass somewhat off target. Lienhardt. It's Schlager. Schmidt. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
McAllister. Turns back here, probably the best option. Argentina are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. McAllister. Arnautovic. Lienhardt. Schlager succumbs to the pressure. Can he get it through? Gonzalez receives it in a wide position. Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Messi is standing over this one.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
Messi! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And it's Lima. And no, he's seen through all of that.
ទម្លាក់មកក្រោម Molina
Molina.
សម្រាប់
And it's McAllister. Here's Otamendi. Martinez. Tagliafico. Fernandez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Sabitzer. And Gregoric. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Lima. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Showing good feet. Now it's Fernandez. And the shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Crosses it in. And the shot! Goal! They have won themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that looks a decent ball. Fernandez. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's intervened well there. Linhart. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And they got rid. Couldn't squeeze it through. Baumgartner. Gregoric. For Schmidt. And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Argentina will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
And it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. The second half then, just getting going.
Argentina are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Tagliafico. Gonzalez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And Molina. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. McAllister. He's got away.
That was lovely, that.
Nice interception, well timed. Not the most convincing of passes. Sabitzer. Schmidt. Knocks it into space. He's found space here. Messi. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Linhart. Sabitzer, who's set up one goal so far. Space for him to turn and look. Fernandez. Tagliafico. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Tagliafico. And it's Fernandez. And here's Gonzalez. Showing great feet there. Tagliafico is in a really good position out wide. Schlager. Sabitzer.
Messi ช่วย
Now it's on Nautovic. Oh, nicely intercepted. Molina. Otamendi.
ติดๆมา
Tagliafico. And Gonzalez. Can he get on the end of this? That is good alertness. Schmidt. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chance for a shot! Off the post! Tagliafico goes long. Now it's Martinez. That's a sharp pass. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Martinez. Tagliafico. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's McAllister. And the through ball. Oh, shot, surely! Goal! Argentina!
Argentina
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
2 goal today
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
มาร์ติเนสมานี่บอลดูโพตัวเล็กออลิโอเมสซี่สดมือเจิงชเวนเขียนสอนเต้เหมือนกรอบนี่
Austria choosing to make the first change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Lienhardt. Schmidt. And he's managed to get free. This looks promising. And a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 24.
Argentina can make their change now with a break in play.
Número 15.
Tagliafico.
Número 19.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
Entran.
Romero.
Número 5.
Messi being watched hawkishly here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Very much into the last knockings. And here's Alvarez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Yeah, the opposition have to come and chase it, so it might just allow a counter-attack or two.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's going to be a booking. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Alvarez. He shifted it to the flank. And a chance!
Well, he certainly won.
Oh, and the referee says that that is it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Very much. Ôi tầm rung tịt mà đã mi cột bay trong lên nhé cho này là chu liên muốn đập hồ liền không lên rung mà lên tịt mà ta mình đi Molina bị lọt trong lên thế nhé đồ pa mùi ngã đến vậy. Tham gia slaps đăng mình theo ở kiểu Vinh lên.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. It is a monster matchup.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity and conviction, in tempo even, and that's not a bad thing.
Things already rolling.
No. Okay.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Sao hết rồi.
Montiel, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shapes to shoot!
Goal,
Austria's
Austria!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Austria are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Tries a deft little ball. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
De Paul. Tagliafico. Thinks one through. That's beautifully weighted. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's a promising position. Otamendi clears without hesitation.
That's good defensive concentration.
อย่าทำไมเตะ
Tries one from range.
โอ้โห
Belter.
ปีเตอร์โซน
As smooth as it gets. A quite
Đòi cả lá con
incredible
lên
spell.
buồn
They
xa
are
về.
flying. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, nice touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Montiel, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
ไอ้เหี้ยเยอะทิศไอ้
Pinches it off him. Schmidt. Alaba. Schlager. Now that looks a decent ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that pass isn't the best. Schlager. Now it's Gregoric. And it's Lima. It's a throw-in.
มันจังลมรมmáu nên tao vào rồi.
Gregoric. Arnautovic. Space for him to turn and look. Has a look up and drives it forward. Argentina couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. De Paul. And it's Otamendi. Montiel. McAllister. Probing pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Fernandez. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Messi ป้องกันไม่ช่วย
No, not quite.
gì mà chẳng Messi ơi.
Schlager looking understandably energised after his goal. Paz, forced to go. Fernandez! He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Argentina are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Looking for the run. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball.
And the finish!
Yes!
It's
Yes!
a goal!
Yes!
A goal at a really
Goal
telling moment.
Nicola. Oh, này anh thì trong legend more than Messi.
Well, was he ever going to miss that?
Nicola.
Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's open and on around you isn't always that easy, but it made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Argentina cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Lima. Played into space. The most accurate pass.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Played for a
compensación.
throw.
Không tiền nó cho không đấy nơi tự xây kia.
Now the cross. Crossed in, towering header. And there's a goal.
Còn một tiền.
2 up now, and they are cruising. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by...
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Los jugadores están entrando al campo de juego.
ធ្វើតែកងវាអស់នេះ
So right back into the action.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he's picked it up out wide. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tagliafico. Knocks it into space. Martinez. And Paz. Alvarez. Schmidt. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's in plenty of space here. Messi receives it in a wide position. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's a very... Shot, surely!
Tagliafico really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And smartly reclaimed. Linhart.
La cantidad de espectadores
Gregory.
de este partido
And this
fue
is
de
on Nausevic.
61.052.
Now, can they get him away? Oliver with a fine tackle. Sabitzer.
ចាញ់កម្លាំងឯងចាញ់ពណ៌ហ្នឹង
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Gregory. Linhart. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nice physical challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Alaba. It's Sabitzer. He's looking wide. Spread it left. Tries to pass it through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. That's a decent clearance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tagliafico. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found a way through. Great vision. And he cuts out the
មិន
supply.
បើរតនាអប៉យ
Sabitzer. Linhart. Gregory. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Can he get on the end of this? And this is on Nausevic. Fernandez. Paz, who's set up one goal so far. Fernandez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Oh, good spread. McAllister. And it's Messi. Now it's Alvarez. Threads one in. Tries a shot! In he goes again.
គោ
And that's it. And they are dragging it back. Game on again.
Julian Aure
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be, should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Enzo luôn
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18.
A shift in momentum,
Número
perhaps.
7.
Well, I think they have every
19.
chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and
Número
not go
9.
completely gung-ho.
Número 24.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to
Número
goals.
13. Número 22. Número 14.
He's had a pop! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
ôm trôn tít đàn lôi ấy.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Argentina with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. That's Gonzalez. Deftly away. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Tagliafico. Palacios. He's in a great position here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Se van
Oh,
a
that's
jugar 2
fabulous.
minutos de compensación.
McAllister. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
But
it's come back to the keeper. And that's it. Argentina were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. But in the end, they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Your reflections then, Jim?
Argentina, they just didn't seem to have a plan, having been forced into chase mode so early, Peter. The players seem to...
Tỏ đi. Lực nước đằng à chỗ sồn á ôn. What? Ô là bỏ cả nhiều chút khỏi khỏi đó thì
For example, I'm going to IID. As you can see, this is our website user selling purchase and account. You can view your selling sales list or offer list of what you do using this.
Nicole mua đi đi cái đi cho hai đặng rong លើកនេះលុតឯងតចុកឈាមហ่ะ Messi បានប្រាប់ហើយត្រូវតែឈ្នះដាច់ខាត
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some...
Goes for a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Molina got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's on Nautovic. De Paul. Can he get on the end of this? Now this could be a chance. Now it's Alvarez. How do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness.
Chance for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gonzalez. Opts for safety. To Martinez. Romero. And it's Molina. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. To Martinez. So it is still 0-0. And here's Alvarez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gonzalez! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Deftly away. Schmidt. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Alvarez. Schmidt. Schlager. Alaba. Baumgartner. De Paul calmly anticipates. Tagliafico. Baumgartner. Alaba. Sabitzer. Lienhardt. Schlager. Committed tidily. Ball played for Baumgartner. Looking for the run. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Baumgartner. De Paul. Gonzalez making good progress. Now it's De Paul. And it's Fernandez. And it's Molina. Now Romero. Martinez. Tagliafico. For De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Arnautovic. Oh, good spread. And the counter is on. Sabitzer. It's Schlager. Now it's Arnautovic. And Arnautovic! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Arnautovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Chun Jouho. Chồng ngày đang mê lan mà lấy nha.
Baumgartner. Now it's shoots. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. That's going to go a long way. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Romero. Ah, welcome to modern... Oh no, this does not look good. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Luộc nè ơi. Cái trôi chứ.
.40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Gonzalez. De Paul. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Gregoric. Alvarez. Played out to the left flank. He is just caressing the ball. Tries to pass it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter...
Terrific effort! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Arnautovic. He's having a shot! And there's a goal! It is the pick-me-up they all long for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Schmidt! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner. Oh, great feat, that.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. De Paul, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gonzalez. Argentina, still this single goal behind. Messi. Good ball, good take. Nicely intercepted. Just about up to the hour now. Baumgartner, and he's managed to get free. Deftly away. De Paul. Now, what about a counter-attack? That looks a good ball through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Now it's Alvarez. He's looking wide.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Gonzalez. Tagliafico. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It's a promising position. Oh, great leap! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Can he get onto this? Baumgartner. Cross goes in there. Lisandro Martinez clears it away. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, there's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Cleared away. Tries to play it through. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Gonzalez. He's in plenty of space here. McAllister.
Argentina really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
He's done well to get that clear. Tagliafico. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, some astute defending there. De Paul. And that has left him in a heap. Sabitzer. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Pretty robust defending.
Gonzalez. Out of time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Gonzalez. Tagliafico. And here's the Paul. Alaba does really well there, he is strong. So what can they conjure from this one? Looking here to alter the direction of the game. That's a fair try, but just off target.
Alvarez is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And the referee brings it to a close. Argentina were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about it. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And now we observe the national anthems. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
if you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Now it's Alvarez. Cleared away. Gregoric. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game? Oh, Nautovic! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he doesn't half hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. He's a sharp little ball here. Gonzalez with the cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Lima. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side...
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that's fabulous. Now the ball in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
In once more. And he's managed to get free. That has ended up in no man's land. Alvarez. Argentina are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Fernandez has given away a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Decent hit from there. Fernandez. McAllister. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Alvarez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Sabitzer. And that was nowhere near his best. McAllister. And it's Fernandez. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's looking wide. And that has been cleared. Shot could be on. De Paul really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Tagliafico for De Paul. Fernandez. Romero. And it's Fernandez. Molina. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Gregoric. Lienhardt. Sabitzer. That pass has been well intercepted. Tagliafico. And here's Gonzalez. No way through. Fernandez. De Paul. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Baumgartner. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Gregoric quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Molina. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Half-time getting close now. Arnautovic plays it in. Brilliantly cut out. McAllister. Lienhardt gets across to intercept that.
Trời ơi.
Schmidt.
Từ.
Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Alaba. And he's forced to go back. Now it's Arnautovic. Good ball, good take. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How to look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Fernandes.
Austria are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Lima. It's Schlager. Oh, that's well spotted. De Paul. Sends it crossfield. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found space here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Schmidt. De Paul proves too strong. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
McAllister. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Alvarez. And that should get the job done. Now it's Arnautovic. Now it's Baumgartner. Aims beyond the defence. Lima has it out wide and in space. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shifted it to the flank. Sabitzer. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And he gets rid in a hurry. Alvarez. Spread it left. Gonzalez gets into a good position. Showing good feet. And it's McAllister. And Messi! And kept out by fields of elastic of saves.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Played out to the left flank. De Paul.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
De Paul. Tagliafico. Nicely weighted ball. And it's gone backward here.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's a promising position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Messi receives it in a wide position. Can he finish? Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Kalajic coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Kalajic. He's in plenty of space here. Schmidt wriggles his way through. He's in a great position here. Shot a goal! Incredible! Just incredible! Wow, would you believe that? Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Messi vào.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 10.
Argentina can
Messi.
make their change now
Número
with a
7.
break in play.
Número 15.
Austria look like they've
Número
won it,
24.
but it's not over
Número
yet.
26.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this. But has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Número 4. Se van a jugar 2
Sabitzer.
minutos de compensación.
Spread out to the left. Ball is over the line.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Montiel does really well to win the ball there. And he's picked it up out wide. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It is a true heavyweight clash.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So we're very much on the way now. No, he's not getting past him there. And it's Fernandez. Gonzalez. And that was very necessary. Arnautovic. Arnautovic powering forward here. Space for him to turn and look. And this is Arnautovic. Alaba plays it short. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Tagliafico spots it and intercepts. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got...
And a chance! Goal! Argentina!
Goal.
And it's Argentina in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal to the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Austria finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Tagliafico.
Austria definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity. Gonzalez! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And Arnautovic! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Arnautovic is offering a wry smile there.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. Schlager. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Arnautovic. Ainsby. Shot a goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Arnautovic deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Romero, half an hour played now. Baumgartner. And here's Gonzalez. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, well measured. Molina. Schmidt. Plays it across.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Sabitzer. Sabitzer proves just a little bit too strong.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Messi. And it's McAllister. And that was asking for too much. Schlager. Alaba. Gregoric. Now it's Baumgartner. Stood up well to him there. Tagliafico. And here's Messi. De Paul. Baumgartner. And this is Arnautovic. Gregoric. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo
Martinez.
reglamentario.
Tagliafico. And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in the transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Argentina leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Argentina definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Molina. McAllister. And it's Fernandez. Martinez. Tagliafico. De Paul. That's been intercepted. He's in plenty of space here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Austria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Molina clears without hesitation. Cross into the box. And he's there to clear it. Still just a single goal between the sides. This looks promising. A header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Tagliafico. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And it's made its way to him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Played out wide. Well, that is one way to stop him. Tagliafico did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead, but it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And he welcomes it in. Kalajic! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Molina carries the ball down the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Turns back here, probably the best option. Tagliafico, looking tidy in possession here. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Austria really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's having a hit! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Cambio en Argentina. Número
Argentina
7.
can now introduce
20.
the first of their
Número
substitutes.
13. Número 15.
Medina.
Número 3.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Número 18. Número 17. Número
It's Otamendi.
19.
Fernandez.
Otamendi. Número 8.
Molina.
Número 25.
He's on it, can he get away? He's in a great position here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Good ball, good take. Well read, nice interception. Alaba cuts out the pass. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Martinez. Barco. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Kalajic. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Austria really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And it's Messi. Molina has it in a wide position.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
2 minutes to be added on. Barco has it out wide and in space. Alvarez is onto this. And that is that. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. And here's Mbappe. Olise is onto this. Foot in. Threads one in. That's going to go a long way. Distributed tidily. Quick look, then plays it in. And they've managed to get rid. And he can thump it away. It's a really well-measured ball. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Olise. That's Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Olise. Great vision. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Not going up front in a hurry. And here's Olise.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Olise. And it's Dembele. Picked out brilliantly. And he was quick to react. Over to the right flank. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Olise. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a clever... Oh, good climb! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
No, he's not getting past him there. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Doué. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Dembele. Koundé. He's had it taken off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got away. Crosses it, point-blank header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Koundé. Olise. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Olise, real chance! In he goes again. Goal, France!
Goal, Dembele.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
France have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Now it's Mbappe. This is Dembele. Now who's going to be first to this? Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a good run down the left. And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Merci à tous d'accueillir
France come in leading by just the odd goal.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
France can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
France can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Oh, it's Dembele. He's being urged to shoot. Can he get on the end of this? And that's been won straight back. He's in plenty of space here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Dembele. He's in a great position here. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Oh, such a clever touch. Rabiot. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. This looks promising. Mbappe! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Not the most convincing of passes. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Now, this could be a chance. Oh, good spread. Rabiot gets over and intercepts.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Upamecano does really well there, he is strong. Dembele looking understandably energised after his goal. Turns back here, probably the best option. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. In towards the back stick. And that's the keeper's ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
delivers the ball, and it's safely in the keeper's hands. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now, can they get him away? Now, there's a fine ball.
Iraq really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that's that. France have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems...
Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Mbappe clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Mbappe, he's in plenty of space here. That has been knocked clear. Aims beyond the defence. Koundé and Hernandez. Knocks it into space. He is through here. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to...
Surely now! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Elise tries to pass it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That has not gone well. And it's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. No goals as yet. here's the delivery. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. It's a good ball out wide. He's got away. Elise. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Iraq really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Stood up well to him there. Doué getting forward. Dembele in acres of space out wide. That is lovely. He's picked his way through. Doué, chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Spread to the right. It's played through for him. Real chance! He's delivered all right! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition...
Can he finish? And he's heaved it away. Nicely spread. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. In with the challenge. Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Caresses it through. Mignon claims comfortably. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. France finding themselves behind by just 1 goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at half. Impressive jump! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Doué threads one in. Oh, good take in a good area. It's Dembele! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Here's the header! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, nice touch. And it's Koundé. And here's Dembele.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pass somewhat off target. And here's Dembele. This looks... takes a shot! And that's in! France are back on level terms. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatced.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
We're looking at a different game now.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Dembele. Chouameni is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
And it's Hernandez. Now it's Dembele. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
He won't be happy with that one. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Distributed tidily. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, can they get him away? Upamecano. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish! And they're back in front! Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11. Le numéro 14. Alors
Koundé.
le numéro 24.
Hot pass isn't the
Le
best.
numéro 13. Changement.
France are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's taking no chances there. Conte drives it in. Towering header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Now he's off and running. Conte. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
And here's Mbappe.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And it's Dembele.
France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Conte. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's gone for a throw-in. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
France seem to have taken this on with a complacent mentality to just turn up and win, and they deserve the criticism they're going to get.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Je vous demanderai de déposer vos détritus dans les poubelles situées dans les accès principaux.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. It's Dembele! Oh, well played. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And that is well cleared. Traumeri. And here's Elise.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Looking for options for movement. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Dembele. And it's Dembele. And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Spread neatly. He has found the way through. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the pass is intercepted. Neither side yet able to find the net. Mignon gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Traumeri. Dembele. And it's Rabiot. And Doué. Hernandez. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Wriggles his way through. He's picked his way through. Elise. And the finish! And he's really put himself on the line here. France with the corner, they're first. Elise with the short one. He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. He is through here. In with the challenge. Elise. And here's the chance to counter. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's found the way through. Nice interception, well timed. Played out to the left flank. He's in a great position here. Dembele. Spread to the right. Tries to play it through, and it's made its way to him. Engages and forces him off the ball. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Rabiot. Dembele. Now, can they get him away? That's a chance, surely! Goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And the shot! It's a goal! They are purring, truly high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Le numéro 7.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
France are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So straight into the second half. Some resolute defending there. Rabiot. It's a good ball out wide. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great vision. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Passing nice and neat. That has been slung wide. He's got away. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to pass it through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's there to retrieve it. France, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Rabiot. Front-footed pressing going on here. Spread it left. Dembele being watched hawkishly here.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Space for him to turn and look. And that's aimed into the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Koundé, can he get on the end of this? Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. Chouameni. And it's Rabiot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Chouameni gets a foot in here.
Changement.
Throw it. Now that's a lovely exchange. That's good play. Crosses it in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Now it's Olise. And this is Rabiot. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Oh, good-looking ball. He's on it, can he get away? The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. He's had a crack. That was travelling. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. It's a promising position. That is good strength. Dembele, real chance! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Chouameni has given away a free kick. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired.
Tập, tập.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So tries one from range. That's the keeper's ball. France have the chance to go the other way. And it's Dembele. Aims beyond the defence. And the finish! Well, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Chouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force.
Big chance! Goal, France! And we have liftoff! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Le numéro 20.
France gain their reward with an early goal. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Dembele. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Tries a shot! France already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Olise. Doué. Rabiot. And here's Olise. Now he's Olise! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Olise certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Dembele. And it's Koundé. And here's Olise. No, he's not getting past him there. Olise is fouled. So what can they conjure from this one? This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Tries to play it through. He'll try from distance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great vision. Mbappe. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looking to play him in. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. And it's Dembele. Doué. And the shot! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Oh, this is a great position. I was just lacking in accuracy. Dembele. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Opts for safety. Nicely spread. Now he's off and running. Chouameni. And that is the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
France looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And here's Mbappe, and it's Doué. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Olise. Iraq needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. And the shot! It's hit the upright. Stood up well to him there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Doué, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Olise, shot a goal! It's a goal kick. "60 minutes played. What's going wide left? This might spell danger. Upamecano. Olise. Here's Tchouaméni. Rabiot. And it's Tchouaméni. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he plays one through. That's gone all, and the keeper's given it away. Doué. Hernandez. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rabiot has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 20. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 12. Attention.
It's Hernandez. France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And they win it back again. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. He's found a way through. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party. And the shot! Oh, did it brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11. À sa place, le numéro 24. Changement.
And now they can clear their lines. France are looking to go forward now. France will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Great ball if he can get there. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are disappearing out of sight! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Pour le remplacer, le numéro 25.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Plays it across. Here comes the corner. And it's been taken short. The ball goes in. Koundé gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. And he shoots! It's loose now, and they want to... Oh, what has happened here? Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Played out wide.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he's intervened well there. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's had it nicked away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. France, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick and